Okay, so I'll just go ahead and we can start with introductions and then I'll share my screen after that. So hi everyone, my name is Emily Agnello. I am Loyola Marymount University's graduate program recruiter. So I do help with recruitment and admissions for all of our programs, but I do take special interest in our Seaver College of Science and Engineering programs. So I do a lot of their recruitment and helping with the application process and admissions process also. So in our Zoom room with us today, we have a handful of faculty members. So I will start by presenting general information, and then we will all go in breakout rooms, depending on what program you're interested in, and then you'll be able to get more in-depth information on the programs from the faculty. But I will let them go ahead and introduce themselves now. So BJ, would you like to start? Because you're first on my screen.
I will start. I am BJ Johnson. Actually, my official name is Robert Johnson, but I go by BJ. I am the director of the Masters of Computer Science program. So welcome to everyone.
Hi, my name is Don Kendall. I'm the chair of the Civil and Environmental Engineering Department, and also the program director for the graduate program in Civil Engineering and Environmental Science. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Patrick Shanahan. Welcome. I'm a professor in the mathematics department. I teach in the Master of Arts in Teaching Mathematics program, but I'm not the director who unfortunately couldn't make it, but hopefully I can still answer all of your questions.
Hi, everyone. My name is Gustavo Bejarano, and I am the director of the MS programs in electrical engineering and systems engineering. I'm also an associate professor, and I teach courses mostly for electrical engineering. So welcome, everyone.
And I think I saw Dr. Essay pop in. Are you here?
My name is Omar Said Harvefeld. I'm a professor of mechanical engineering and also the director of the mechanical engineering graduate program. And welcome to all of you.
Great. I believe that's all of our faculty we have with us today. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and I will start our presentation. Okay. So welcome to our open house. We're very excited that you're here today. I hope you get to learn all the information you would like and you're looking for our science and engineering programs. And then following this session, we actually have a financial aid presentation, a graduate students of LMU session, which is kind of a current student panel. And then we have an international admissions session, which will have our international admissions team and some of our current international students presenting. So besides getting information on the programs themselves, we encourage you to explore our student resources that you can learn about also. So a little bit about Loyola Marymount University. So we are a Jesuit institution. I like to start with that because our Jesuit mission really does kind of drive the LMU mission, which is the encouragement of learning, the education of the whole person in the service of faith and promotion of justice. I think one thing that makes all of our science and engineering programs unique is as academic focused they are, they really do want you to take the knowledge you learn in their programs and go out and apply it to serving the community and making the community you live in and you work in a better place. Also, being a Jesuit institution does not mean our students are required to participate in any religious activities. So do not worry about that. There is nothing that we require you to do. It is just the base of our institution. So our total enrollment, we're around 10,000 students now. So we're a good small mid-sized institution. A majority of those are undergraduates, but we do have a handful of graduate and law school students. The law school students are counted separately because they are on a different campus. So we have 3 campus locations. We have our Westchester campus, which is our main campus, which is where our science and engineering programs are located. We have our downtown campus, which is our Loyola Law School. And then we have our Playa Vista campus, which is our Graduate School of Film and Television and Business Analytics campus. So those students are over there. The Playa Vista campus is right around the corner from us. So our students can use the facilities. They have events over there too. So if you do not know where LMU is, this is a good kind of map to show you where we're located. So we are always ranked one of the most beautiful campuses in the US for a reason. So as you can see, sitting on the edge of our campus, you can see the ocean, you can see the mountains, you can see the Hollywood sign. It's an incredible place to work and to go to school. So we are located very close to LAX. That's a pretty good landmark. A lot of people know, but we're also near Marina del Rey, Venice Beach. Being located on the west side of LA really is a benefit to us because you're not as chaotic as the downtown area of LA is. You're more closer to the beach. It's a little more laid back over there. So I think we could all agree that we have a beautiful, wonderful campus, and our campus is open for campus tours. So if you are interested in visiting campus, we can accommodate that too. So some of our student resources that we see our graduate students utilize, we have our William H. Hannon Library. So our library actually just won a National Library Award. What makes our library so wonderful is really our librarians. I think if you talk to a lot of current graduate students, they say, when they're in their thesis or their capstone projects, you can schedule one-on-one appointments with our librarians, and they can really show you how to do research on the databases our students have access to, and really explore and get more in depth in their research topics. Also, our library has meeting spaces that students can reserve for study spaces, group study spaces. There's a lot of different resources for our students in the library itself. I know a lot of our graduate students study there and spend a lot of their time there. Our Office of National and International Fellowships, so ONIF, is an office that helps our students find and apply for fellowships. So a fellowship, if you do not know, it's kind of like a scholarship. It is a different way to receive financial assistance when you're in your graduate program. So we encourage all of our students to look into fellowships if they're looking for funding also. We have our Academic Resource Center, which has our Writing Center and our Peer Tutoring Center. Our Office of International Students and Scholars. So our OISS helps our international students with everything from the visa process to getting to the United States to acclimating to LMU and the United States. And then they also put on a ton of different events on campus that really acknowledge and celebrate the different countries and backgrounds our international students are coming from. We have our campus recreation student facilities. So we do have our on-campus gym, which is available to our graduate students. We also have, recreational sports. So I know some of our graduate students and graduate programs have like soccer teams and volleyball teams. So if you're still interested in athletics and participating on campus, that is available to you. Then we have our student psychological services. So we offer our graduate students free one-on-one counseling and group counseling. They put on a ton of different wellness events on campus. We have Wellness Wednesday every Wednesday, which is a great time for our students to explore the different resources and kind of food options and everything our campus has. And then we have our graduate students of LMU. So GSLMU is our graduate student body organization. So these students, they're senators from every college, and they put on tons of events, from everything from headshots to socials. They have a lot of social gatherings. They have a grad gala. So they do a lot to bring our graduate students from all different colleges and all different programs together. So they do a lot of fun things on campus. So if you are interested in learning more about them, they do have their presentation at 6:30 tonight. And then one of our most used student resources for our graduate students is our Career and Professional Development Office. So we call it CPD. CPD has industry-specific career coaches. The career coaches are there to help you with everything from your resumes to your cover letters. They'll help with interview skills, networking skills. Also, if you receive a job offer, you can actually bring it to your career coach and they'll help you look over it and make sure that it's, the salary is competitive and, help you negotiate too. So they're really here to help you through the whole steps at LMU, from starting to find a job to actually accepting a job. And then we have industry specific career fairs. So we bring in different employers based off of industry. So when you go to a career fair, it will just be focused on science and engineering, which is really helpful when you're, you're looking at different companies. You'll know they all are for science and engineering. And then we have the Pride Network, which is, it's like an internal LMU LinkedIn. So on the Pride Network, we have a handful of our alumni, our current students, our faculty, and our staff. And this is really where we see our alumni connect with our current students. So current students can reach out to alumni who are working at specific companies or in the specific areas and connect with them that way. Okay, so financial aid. This is a little bit about financial aid and tuition for the Seaver College of Science and Engineering. If you want more information, I highly recommend attending the session at 6 p.m. tonight. I always like to preface this slide with, I am not a financial aid professional or representative, but here is some great financial aid information for you. So for the 2021-2022 school year, the Seaver College of Science and Engineering graduate tuition is $13.98 per unit. Programs are 30 units. So that usually puts tuition around $42K. So different scholarship opportunities that we have. We see a lot of our graduate students holding graduate assistantships and research assistantships. To find a research assistantship, I recommend speaking with the wonderful faculty on this screen. Your graduate program directors will be a great point of contact for you if you're interested in doing research. For graduate assistantships, they are posted on our Lion Jobs website, which is our student employment services site where you can search all different on-campus jobs, but graduate assistantships are posted there. And examples of graduate assistants. So I actually have 2 graduate assistants who help me with recruitment. Our career and professional development has graduate assistants. I actually know the international office has a computer science graduate assistant. So we're seeing our Seaver students in all different graduate and research assistantships across campus. We have our need-based aid. So this is an application. You will fill out the FAFSA and you can complete the need-based aid application. And this is through the financial aid office. And then we have a Seaver departmental scholarship. So this is a scholarship very similar to the need-based aid. You fill out an application and you send it off. And depending on how much money is available and then how many people apply, that's kind of how it's awarded. So for more information, you can visit the financial aid website. There's a ton of different scholarships and also links to outside LMU scholarships on there. And then for information on tuition amounts and tuition payment plans, you can go to the student accounts website. So what I will touch on today is really just the admissions requirements and admissions process for the Seaver programs. And then once I am done with this, I will ask you to put in the chat what program you're interested in, and we will divide you into breakout rooms. So here are our different Seaver graduate programs. So what is similar between all of them is they are 30 units. They are all designed for working professionals. The programs all have a thesis option, but the thesis is not required. None of them require the GRE. The GRE is optional for all of our programs, and they all have rolling admissions. So rolling admissions means when you apply, you will receive an admissions decision within 2 to 3 weeks of your application being complete. So to apply, it's the same process for everyone. You do an online application at the website there, and then there is a $50 application fee. So to get started, we'll talk about our civil engineering and environmental science admission requirements. So our civil engineering program and environmental science program go hand in hand, and Dr. Kendall will talk more about that in his presentation. But as you can see here, these are the admissions requirements. So for the civil engineering program, they are looking for a bachelor's of science in engineering, having an engineering background going into that program. They're looking for general chem, calculus, in 4 college courses in physical and life science. There's also 2 letters of recommendation required, and then a personal statement explaining how the civil engineering program fits into your career. And then on the flip side, the environmental science program has basically everything the same, but you do not need that bachelor's of science in engineering. You really just need a bachelor's degree with the coursework. So for mechanical engineering, the admissions requirements are as follows. So a bachelor's of science in engineering field with specific coursework. They look for general chemistry, 12 semesters of 4 courses of science courses such as biology, chemistry, physics, then mathematics courses through differential equations. They also require 2 letters of recommendation, and then a personal statement explaining how the mechanical engineering program fits into your career development. Okay, so for computer science, we do look for a bachelor's degree in computer science, mathematics, or a closely related field. We also look for the specific coursework. These course codes are LMU's course codes. So if you did not attend LMU for your undergrad, you can look at the course names or courses similar to this. So besides this coursework, if you do have questions on the coursework, Dr. Johnson will be happy to help you and talk you through that too. We also require a personal statement that explains how the program fits into your career development. And then letters of recommendation and the resume are optional. We get asked all the time, does that mean I should or I shouldn't send it? Depending on the strength of your application, it is to your judgment if you would like to send letters of recommendation and a resume too. So for electrical, there we go. For electrical engineering, we look for a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering, computer science, or a closely related field. There are some specific coursework, as you can see there, that we do look for on your transcripts when you do apply. We look for a personal statement explaining how this program fits into your career development. And then the 2 letters of recommendation are also optional. Same advice as the last slide, depending on the strength of your application, it is up to your discretion if you should submit the letters of recommendation or not. And same thing for all these programs, if you're not sure if you qualify or you have taken the correct courses, you are in the right place because these wonderful faculty member can speak to that and they can kind of talk you through that. If there is any coursework you are missing, they will also let you know so that the courses can be complete before you apply to the program or begin the program. So then for our systems engineering program has different emphasis areas or focus areas, I'm sorry. So when you apply to the MS in systems engineering with a focus in systems engineering, engineering management, and as you can see here, the rest of the different focus areas. So depending on what your background is in, different focus areas are better fit for you, and also depending on your career goals. So for the program, if you're interested in systems engineering or engineering management, we do look for a BS or Bachelor's of Science in Business, Finance, Econ, Accounting, but also we accept students with computer science, math, physics, chemistry, engineering. So there's kind of a wide range of backgrounds that you can have to go into this, into one of those focus areas. But then for the more technical focus areas, we do look for a Bachelor's of Science in those technical areas themselves. But besides the transcripts and the background, we look for a resume showing around 2 years of work experience. We do recommend work experience before beginning the program, 2 letters of recommendation, and then a personal statement explaining how this program fits into your career development. And then for teaching mathematics, so we look for an undergraduate degree in mathematics or having a minor, something in that area. There is a statement of intent really describing how this program fits into your career goals. And then 2 letters of recommendation that address the student, your mathematic background, your teaching experience. So it could be anything from a past professor or a current supervisor if you are currently teaching. Okay, so do we have any questions on the admissions requirements before we go into the breakout rooms? And feel free to unmute yourself or to type in the chat.
Yeah, hi. I have a question.
Yes.
I just wanted to know if your GPA is less, below 3 or CGPA. So would I be entitled for an admission or not?
So we do look at applications holistically. Sometimes students with below a 3.0 are admitted depending on the strength of your application overall. So it is more of a case-by-case admission for students who do have below a 3.0.
Right, thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so the Master of Science in Systems Engineering. What systems engineering? Systems engineering is an interdisciplinary field of engineering. It includes also management. Basically, a systems engineer needs to identify the customer needs, and from the customer needs, system requirements have to be determined. And then there's something that we call the V curve that allows us to design the system so that those requirements are satisfied. After the design is completed, there needs to be a systems engineer needs to have management skills to execute the system and the project. So, and you will see in a few slides that our curriculum is divided into 3 components. So one of them covers the systems engineering component, another one covers the project management component, and then students also complete a technical emphasis. So systems engineers ensure that all aspects of a project are considered, and they make sure that the system as a whole is integrated correctly. So as I mentioned, the curriculum is built on 3 major cores: systems engineering, project management, and the technical expertise. All of our faculty have significant experience from industry. Some of them are retired professionals, some other are working professionals with significant experience. A few courses are also offered by full-time faculty of LMU. The program can be customized to meet different needs of students. So we have many electives that students can choose from depending on their background. The courses and the schedule of courses is true for both programs, systems engineering and electrical engineering. Courses are offered in the evenings from 6 to 9. Therefore, the programs are targeted to working professionals, and the classes are offered from Monday through Thursday. So each class meets once a week. So for working professionals, I usually recommend not to take more than 2 classes per semester. And therefore, the average duration of the program is going to be 2 calendar years in that case. Many graduates use the degree for promotion in their current jobs. What you're seeing on the left is a broad view of the curriculum of our program. So the total number of courses that students have to complete is 10. There are 3 courses per core. So 3 courses for systems engineering, 3 courses for project management, and 3 courses for the technical elective. And also in the last semester, students complete a capstone project in which they integrate all of the skills developed in the courses of the different course and the technical elective. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the location of our campus. We're located very close to LAX. We're also located close to Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, Millennium. So if you want to come and see me in person, and perhaps you're working in those companies, that would be very easy to do. But this program is now being offered online. This has been a constant request from students now that the pandemic has ended. So so the courses are going to be offered online. There are a few faculty members who want to meet with students in person. So sometimes they schedule perhaps like 2 or 3 in-person meetings on campus just to get to know you in person. But those meetings are not required in case you're not able to make it to campus. This is a more detailed description of the curriculum of the program. So the different core areas are identified in colors. So the systems engineering core area has 1 course that is required, which is SYEG 500, systems engineering. That one is required. And then students take 2 electives of that core. Then we have the engineering project management core. 1 course is required, which is SYEG 510 project management. And then students take 2 electives of that core. And then students have to complete 3 courses of the technical elective. The technical electives are listed on the left. So the elective can be systems engineering, engineering management, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, computer science, civil engineering, cybersecurity, software architecture, and aerospace. The table lists the courses, but they don't have to be completed in that particular sequence. So for example, in semester 1, students usually take 1 of the required courses. So usually students start with systems engineering, and then they may combine, they can take another course, let's say of the technical elective in their first semester. So the table on the right is not a timeline. That's just a list of courses that students have to complete for graduation, but the specific timeline of the courses that you complete, that's something that we need to finish before you enroll in your first semester. We call that the study plan. So I meet with every student that's submitted to the program, and we come up with a list of courses per semester until graduation. To have a timeline of their graduation date. Some students take a shorter amount of time depending on the number of courses that you take per semester. I've had cases of working professionals who are very busy and they may be able to take only 1 course per semester. So in that case, they take longer to graduate. Some other students are doing the program full time, so they can take up to 4 courses per semester. So we have that type of flexibility, and that is the reason we need to come up with a study plan. The study plan, again, is a list of courses per semester until graduation, and it is not a contract that can be reviewed and revised every semester according to your needs. I will also offer a dual degree program. Students who complete the program are awarded 2 degrees, MS in systems engineering and an MBA. The number of units in this case is twice as many as the MS program only. So the MS program is a total of 30 units. The dual degree program is 60 units. The table on the left lists the courses and the number of units per course of the MBA program. And then the table on the right lists the courses of the systems engineering program and the corresponding number of units. To apply to this program, students first apply to the MS program only. And after they complete 12 units of systems engineering, they become eligible to apply to the dual degree program. And they will be admitted to the dual degree program provided they have a GPA of at least 3.0. We also offer certificate programs. A certificate program is a sequence of 3 or 4 courses. This is in case you are not sure you want to commit to 30 units of an MS program. So if you want to take, I don't know, 3 courses or 4 courses, and then you can get your certificate, and then you're not committed to the whole set of 30 units of the program. If you complete a certificate program, those units can be counted for the MS degree if you decide to continue with the MS program. So that's basically a very short review of the main aspects of the curriculum. What I want to do now is give you an idea of the courses that are going to be offered for the remainder of this calendar year. So first, I'm going to show you the courses that we're going to offer in summer 2022, and then the courses that we're offering in fall of 2022. This course is offered in summer of this year. It's engineering leadership and integrity. Well, I'm not sure we have time to go over the details of each course, but what each of the flyer includes is a description of the course, then a short biography of the instructor of the course. In summer, we're offering engineering leadership and integrity. We're also going to offer resilient space systems design, and we're going to offer advanced cybersecurity and management. So those are the courses that we offer in summer, three courses. As you can see, this course, for example, is fully online. That's listed at the top of the flyer. Let me go back to the previous one. This course is going to be hybrid, meaning that you can meet with faculty member on campus, or you can also take the course fully online. So in this case, the faculty member is going to be delivering the class in a classroom at LMU, and students can join the class either in person in that classroom, or they can join the class via Zoom as well. And something that I forgot to mention is that when we say that the courses are online, it is synchronous, meaning that it's like this meeting. You're going to meet with the faculty member, and it's going to be a live presentation. Faculty members record those lectures, and then they make them available in a platform that we have that's called Brightspace. Now let's move on to the courses that we're going to offer in fall of 2022. So we're going to offer project management. This is one of the foundational courses. All students have to complete this course. We're going to offer lean engineering and management. We're going to offer business law for engineers, Occupy Mars, explorations in space and travel and colonization. We're going to offer satellite guidance, control and operations, model-based systems engineering. So so those are all the courses of systems engineering for the remainder of this calendar year. This is it for this presentation. Let me stop the recording, and then I'll take your questions.